5:55 p.m. Yeah, we're headed out here for a very late feeding, but well, we were out here just a matter of hours ago. And up overhead, well, we've got some waves that are going in different directions. I've got my hands full. Hang on. Okay, so yeah, going in different directions here. Okay, so I guess that's strange enough of a sky observation that we can take in, but as we look back here, now this is the first that I've been out since earlier today, and it is still very just an impressive feel to the air, a heaviness. Kind of difficult breathing out here because of that. And exactly where the location of the light is right now, I don't know, but okay, so we can see some more stuff right here. And again, going in different directions. Okay, are we capable of seeing this? Okay, and then here once again, which this stuff is all going into puffy cloud formations. And it sounds like we have a cardinal out here. Oh, where'd he go? I just spun around and he stopped chirping. Anyways, yeah, we got winds picking up. I mean, right now, yeah, okay, you're still out here. I hear you. Every time I turn away, it cheeps or chirps, whatever. But again, yeah, we're supposedly supposed to have precipitation, and it feels that way right now, but yeah. Yeah, these have already just... So anyways, I got 3 cats here eating out of the bowl, acting like they're starving Marvins, you know. And yeah, a few mouthfuls, and then they wander off. But anyways, I am going to end this and possibly record just a little bit more before I head back in. And of course, more than likely, I will do some evening recordings a little bit later on. So if you're following along, well, just be prepared. It's hard telling what might be seen, or maybe even what might be heard coming out of this mouth. 6 p.m. Yeah, we had a little bit of friction out here, which does not please me none too much. Okay, we got food spread out here. Tarjay, if you're hungry. But, oh yeah, who is basically neither male nor female, copped quite the attitude with this little one here and started trying to knock it around. I tell you what, these cats that have had past attention given to them through past residents, man, they are the worst of the lot. Very selfish, very, I mean, watch this. Yin, yin. Hey, knock it off. Yin, why don't you go ahead and leave now? You've had your fill. I don't like to play controller in any way, shape, or form. Um, but there's times to where, you know, I actually have to play protector to the best of my capabilities. Yeah. And of course we got aircraft flying across the sky. That's yeah, working their magic, right? Anyways, I'm still out here monkeying around with the feeding and watering. We have no chickens up here, so to speak of. Oh, bite my tongue. I just seen movement here. Must be Whitey that I'm seeing in the bushes. Oh, nope, okay, that's Yin. Okay. But anyways, I still have to, even though they're not present, I brought seed up here, but I don't believe I will be putting any seed out. But I will ensure that they've got water. Okay, so they do have water. Well, hi. Nice to see you again. Yep, okay, you're PJ. Pajamas on an old mattress. Right, PJ? Huh? It is good seeing you. Okay? Alright. So, well, I guess there's enough water here, so we won't have to monkey with that. And yeah, small engine aircraft flying about up here as well, in conjunction, of course, with the sounds of these supposed jet aircrafts. Yeah, I know you're wanting more attention from me, huh? Well, join the crowd. Okay, so this is good right here that we have this little one that sure bears an uncanny resemblance to Muggsy. Well, it's got a nice fat belly to it, so it's been eating. That's good. And what? 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 Okay, so I'm hearing the mewings or meowings of a cat. Are we mating over here? Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, I guess. Yeah, well, at least somebody's getting some action. I don't know what the hell that's like anymore. Yeah, TMI, right? Too much information. Who cares? Oh, so, well, I don't even actually need the water on this any further, so we'll go ahead and toss it out. Let's see, who can we water? How about this little rose bush right here? It's not doing all that great, but yeah, we'll go ahead. See, trying to do that as a diversion tactic as well. And we do have, I hear you up there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and provide some bird seed for the birds up here in the tree. But of course, you know, I'm going to be followed by the cats. At least a couple of them. That's just a given. So I shall go ahead and do that real quick and be back. Alright, so 6:10 p.m. We've got, well, I accidentally dumped a lot of seed into the pocket of the tree. And yes, we do have blue jays that were watching me as I was doing so. So they should be popping down here momentarily, even though we do have Bat Cat down here, but he has decided to try to get my attention through, yeah. So, well, I'm going to go ahead and squat down here. And the thing is, these blue jays used to come right up to me, you know, and as I had one main feeding station out here, feeding both blue jays and the cats all together, and that was going pretty decent there for a while, but Muggsy's running on out to the lawn. Yeah, there's a lot of seed in that pocket, and it's got to be Bat Cat that's throwing this off once again. So I might have to remedy that situation, because I am trying to break him of doing this right here. And of course that's going to upset him. He knows, you know, he's familiar with this game that we've been playing right along. And so off to the tree he goes in order to get that much more, you know, attention from me. And in the meantime, you know, we have a blue jay that is just saying, hey, I'm up here and I want to come in for some seed. So, yep, time to remedy this situation because he is looking up. That's not going to work. Okay, small stick tossed in his direction. That landed behind his rear end. Got him running about. And off he went. So we've got a heck of a rumbler flying overhead or has blown on by. And nothing can be seen due to these conditions. Wow. And, well, yeah, I'm starting to cop an attitude with these cats. Yeah, okay, a little too late on that as this is moving up really quickly, so, yeah, this was showing some colors, but, alright. And so, yeah. Again, we attempt to record some bird activity, which, well, will be highly doubtful that it takes place. And so, yeah, I'm sitting on the log, which is quite the distance away from the tree. And once again, oh, okay, well, there we go. We've got, I'm not sure what kind of bird we have there. But after all, we've got the light that is, oh, nice glitch, that is being a hindrance on causing whatever birds to fly up to be basically silhouetted in black. And before I had walked out onto the lawn, might have been that bird there that had flown up and was actually up in here in the branches and was looking down on me, but I can't really confirm that. So as we have a little bit more activity taking place back here at the tree, well, I just had Muggsy attempt to jump up on my lap, and well, now he's a little upset because, yep, and then what's he going to do? You know it. He's trying to be a hindrance to what I am doing. Cat games. All because I am not giving him the attention that he wants. Okay, so even though he's down there, maybe this blue jay will attempt to move in. I know that they are visiting the other feeding stations, but of course we know, or should know, if you follow along, that these blue jays take turns going from the seed to the cat food, back and forth, typically. But again, we have, okay, might have one that's going to jump in there. Seeing some leaves moving in the background here. Okay, yeah. And once again, because, ooh, huh, yeah, because of Muggsy, but now Muggsy is leaving, and so we might end up having, I think the blue jay actually spooked Muggsy away. So yeah, we've got a few blue jays that are up here in the tree right now. I know they would definitely prefer my pancakes, but and yeah, I will be making some more of those in the near future, minus the blueberry muffin mix. Okay, so I've got something else that's up overhead, but due to me being under branches full of leaves, I cannot really see who is up and overhead. So we might actually have some activity starting to ramp up. Pause. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're moving in. They're moving in quite heavy now. Um, but again, not very good visibility, I don't believe. So it's not going to be that great of a recording overall because of all the light in the background, to where the light should be behind us for proper recording. Oh. Yeah. And I swear I just seen movement of a cat near me, but huh. Well, maybe Muggsy's sneaking around, I don't know. Yeah, and again, you know, it's just so nasty feeling out here that I can understand why they're actually quite slow about moving in, coming to the table, beyond the factors of cats and of course myself being out here. Because anymore, you know, they associate issues with the cats in connection with me. Yeah, I guess maybe that was a little confirmation. And so yeah, as they continue to come in, which again, you know, yeah, it must just be their taste for seed right now instead of cat food. But then you know, I just put out just a plain old regular cat food tonight. No pancakes. Saving the last of what I've got for tomorrow morning. The sparrows have really moved in. Well, now I can hear Muggsy once again. And shoom. Oh. So I think I'm actually going to take one last little stroll about back here in the woods and see what else might be happening. And let the birds continue to come up, feast upon the feeding tree. And I'll go from there. So I just walk out here. We've got this cat and her kitten, at least I do believe that it is Oreo's kitten, sitting right here. But when I come walking out, there was a blue jay on top of the structure right next to this cat. I kid you not. And he's still back here in the background. I think I might just hunker down and see if it should happen to fly up once again. I've experimented doing this once before, and you know, it's kind of a flop. But we shall see. Of course, I got Muggsy once again at my feet. Of course, now the feeding tree is swarming with activity. Ugh. I hate giving up. But, well, they know the games that we play. Yeah, all kinds of activity now. Until I should happen to walk up with a cat behind. But yeah, listen to the sparrows. Oh yeah, more aircraft flying overhead. Yeah, prepping up for whatever precipitation that we might get tonight. What? Oh, and then we've got, well, I don't know. We might have a female cardinal up here. I don't know, we've got, I think, huh, okay, whatever you are up here. Well, they're sure doing their fair share of talking. Yeah, I guess we're going to try to walk back up here. Yeah, they're they're scattering about. Yeah, unfortunately, that's what's happened. They now associate my presence to that with the cats, and now have become very leery of me overall. Go ahead, guys, you can come back up. There you go. Um, is it? Oh, oh. Okay, so we have titmouse. Yeah. Okay. So we've got, yeah. Okay, there we go. So cool. Most excellent. Once again, of course, facing towards the glare of the light. And yeah, I'm quite close to the tree. Um, 15, 15, 20 foot in between. Yeah, there we go. Sunday night sirens. Yay. Yeah. Pew. It sounded rather. Oh. Well, you know what? Okay, I'm plopping a squat once again onto the ground. And see if I can provide a little bit of comfort for the feeding to continue. Go ahead. That's a difficult capture. Pow! There we go. Wow, look at the colors there. Wow. Oh yeah. And look at the rainbow effect as well. Can you see it? Oh yeah. Very cool. Well, at least we got something really cool to see. And a sky observation form from within and amongst the trees. Let's go ahead and and now we have a cat that's slowly moving in. Well, sort of. Oh. We got Foxy. Yeah. Foxy's in there, but at least I think that's Foxy right there. Once again, I'm sitting down on the ground. Hi, Foxy. And so, yeah, she's on the other side of the pocket. You're all right. Oh. Maybe that's not Foxy. Well, I think it is, but I seem to have spooked whomever it was. Foxy? Oh, no. See, there's just this now division between me and the animals. I need to correct it somehow. It's a strong possibility just because I have not been spending a great deal of time out here like I have throughout the past. And I think that's why I've, once again, have been hanging out here. Well, also, to try to enjoy, a little bit of decent weather while it's about. And yeah, yada yada yada. But well, come on down. Up there chattering, still up there. And of course, we got Bat Cat that has just wandered back up. So. Foxy? Oh, no, that's not. No, that's a bird. Is that a robin up there? Or a sparrow? Huh. Well, And I don't like being a silent observer. Okay, yeah, so we've got this sparrow right here. Okay, that's who's talking. Baldy, is that you? Yeah. Well, I guess you can go in and get some seed. Well, who knows, but maybe, yeah, he's upset with me. I got a feeling a lot of the animals are. Maybe I'm just bringing the wrong energy with me out into the woods. I don't know. Well, this has been going on long enough. I guess might as well save room for a few sky observations. Yeah, I'm slowly running out of room on this memory card. And yeah. Yeah, we do have some of these smaller birds that's moving back in, but still very leery. And I imagine the squirrel still might be about nearby, possibly waiting for the coast to clear with me getting out of here, which I might as well go ahead and do. And once again, set the stage for a little bit more comfort for whomever wants to come in and partake. Pretty good at hiding from me. But yeah. I guess that's all she wrote for our last feeding of tonight and our last visitation to the woods. At least keeping fingers crossed. Well, for what it's worth, thank you ever so kindly for watching. Take care. Have a great one. Skyways out. Okay, so 6:50 p.m. I have just returned from the woods, taking care of what I take out there. And is that sky beams at an angle? Kind of strange looking. But anyways, yeah, when I was walking up, actually this had a completely different coloration to it, but maybe that was just from being down at ground level, because regardless of what anybody might think or believe, even just a mere 15-20 feet above ground level can change quite a lot of the visual perceptions of a great many things. And yeah, so in a very, very short period of time, we have basically gone from seeing structures in the sky to nothing whatsoever. And of course, this is increasing the air temperature. Now, I would imagine it wouldn't be too much longer and we will see a new phase of very heavy cloud material, if not even trailing, to appear. Because once again, we have this prediction or forecast model of precipitation, and actually quite a few hours from now. And yeah, we got the sound of the air conditioner in the background. I apologize for that. I could have shut it off while out here, but yeah, deal with it. Yeah, something else that my dad used to, another famous motto or saying of my dad, just deal with it. And so, yeah, anyways. Yeah, nothing to be seen except for, well, okay, we got a little bit of something up in here. But as far as what I can visually see, yeah, not much at all. Especially facing directly towards this light. Nice, nice breeze that is blowing now. Very refreshing on a, I hate to say it, but a very sweaty and sticky body right now. And standing out here in the presence of this isn't really helping matters much, but it does not seem to be very hot as far as the feeling upon the skin. Strange. Very strange. Because last night, even after this time slot, I believe I was complaining about how the heat from this was still very strong. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess we'll leave off with that. I got my, I guess, nature content to go ahead and upload now. And it seems like this is, I don't know, it seems like this is even looking different just in the time that I've been out here. But I'm not going to zoom in again. In fact, I am going to zoom on out later. Skyway's out.